Hello and welcome to the Prod.Cast, a podcast where we talk life, work,
Zakk.
and occasionally music. My name is Switchblades for Kids, and the other half of the podcast.
Hello, it's me. It's Bentel. How are we doing?
It's your boy.
It's your boy Bentel.
Yeah.
Man, how you doing? It's been a bit for us.
My neck.
Okay, so for everyone who's listening, they're going to be like, "Hey, what do you mean? It's been the, average amount of time." For us, it's
the day before release.
Yeah.
It's the day before.
You guys are hearing us raw from the day before. Okay.
How good is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's the freshest episode you'll get this side of the Southern Hemisphere. It's been a big week as well because obviously we normally record now on Mondays and it does tighten up that editing sort of thing, and if anything sort of goes wrong, it's like, okay, we've got 2 days to sort of fix it up.
Yeah, I mean, look, we
and here we are fixing it up.
We give ourselves a hot minute to edit shit because we've both got young families, we both got jobs, we got lives, we drive cars.
Yeah, we go fast.
we
go fast.
We definitely don't hurt ourselves though.
We don't hit trees often.
But what if?
Would you?
What would happen if that did happen, Zacharias?
Boy, howdy, that's one big old insurance claim. Spinal. Spinal.
Hey, we're looking at the north side of the $250,000, maybe. It's
possibly.
That could be a lot of money. Who knows? I mean, hypothetically.
What if I can't walk?
Hypothetically, though.
You'll have to wheel me around, Blake. You'll have to wheel me around.
What do you mean you? Why would you get wheeled around?
All right. Well, let me tell you a little story about how last night, and the reason why we're recording this episode so late in the week. So as you may have known, because I think I spoke about it last week, I'm a driving instructor.
Yes.
On this G-Wagon course, we're just, doing fun stuff. We got to this week, the start of this week, we went out to a difficult terrain area, which is just like, it's a couple of hills. They're man-made like hills, and it's all concreted and shit like that. So it's, there's this big like knife edge where you go like really steep up and steep down sort of stuff. Bit of sand, some deep, watery areas and stuff like that. Like water will come up over the bonnet sort of stuff, and it's pretty fun.
Nice.
One of the other instructors went and found like another route that was like just a normal bushwhacking route, and it was like, okay, cool. It's all fairly dry, and we can use that as our difficult terrain, like little drive-through. We'll just do it on a little convoy, and we'll go in a circle about 7 times to get everyone through their assessments, and then we can go home.
Yeah,
that was last night. Now, we did this during the night. There is a night phase to difficult terrain driving, and part of the night phase is to practically drive without lights at all for tactical reasons.
Okay.
Even though these fucking vehicles are so loud, and the trailer that is connected constantly fucking hits the hitch as loud, like it's the loudest shit. And
that's so funny.
It's
stealthy.
It's so dumb. Yeah, that's right. Tactical. And so there's these like they're called blackout lights. So there's these tiny little like pinprick white lights that sit on the back and front of the vehicle, and then like on the trailer as well. And so you don't get any actual illumination on the ground at all. It's literally so that the car behind you can see you. Yeah. And that's it. And you won't see the ground. It was really dark last night, even though the moon was out. So the moon was out last night, but we were in like heavy canopy sort of shit. Yeah. So it was dark. It was a little bit wet, and there was some really rutted out like drives sort of stuff. And when you get like if you count 6 vehicles driving through the exact same terrain that's wet and already getting rutted out 7 times, that's 42 vehicles driving over the same thing, and it's just digging it out, right?
Yeah.
Now, fortunately for me, I was the last vehicle for each drive. So
Is that fortunate?
I'm getting... kind of. I'll tell you why. Because, being the last vehicle, you sort of just get to hang back, watch where they go sort of thing. And you are just trying to keep up. That's all it is. I had the 3 previous drives that I'd had before this last guy jumped in. We got hectic with it. And
nice.
we're going a little bit fast, hitting some of these ruts a little too hard, practically jumping the fucking car and catching air. And then, landing and then you're going, woo, that was fun because it was a little bit more of an open area. The last drive of the night being the last vehicle literally driving through this track so that we can go out of the track, turn left, go out the gate and go home.
Yep.
That was the plan. It didn't go like that. It didn't happen.
Oh, no. Why is that?
What actually happened was one of these dudes that had already been with me once before, he said, I've seen what the other guys are doing in front of me and seen some bouncing and stuff like that. I can do that again. I can do it better this time. And I'm like, hey man, I want you to drive as safe as you feel comfortable. I don't want the vehicle to get stuck or, crash or anything like that. That's what I want. I don't want this to happen.
Yeah.
And I don't want to die. I was just like, straight. I was like, don't kill us. And he's like, no, that'd be fine. And so we're the last vehicle. We're following some dudes. We can only see 2 little pinprick lights. They're about 30 meters, 40 meters ahead of us. And so it's very far. And we see their trailer dip down on the right and then it boinks back up and then they're driving off. And then he's like, oh, there it is. There's the jump. and he's like, oh, okay, cool. And he just sort of speeds up. And now this is the thing. We can't tell what exact speed there was because there's these covers that go over the dash perfectly so that no light gets in your eyes and it makes it harder to see the track anyway. We couldn't see it. We could barely see it.
That's so funny. Yeah. I get this. So you have no light anywhere.
We cannot
You're sitting in pitch black.
Practically pitch black.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of rave music going on in the back. Because I'm the fun V, man. No.
Yeah.
And he fucking sets it up. You get into this rut and we feel it and we go on left. I'm fairly relaxed. I've been through this now 4 or 5 times. We're just going to do some jumps and we're going to land. He fucking hits it so fucking hard we catch air for 3-4 seconds. I feel like it was 3-4 seconds. It was probably 1 second in the air. And we land. We hear this trailer ding, ding, bing, 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 fucking holding on for dear life. And then the wheel just snatches out of his hands and he just hits the brakes as much as he could. And we just slide and we can see just a kind of a gray tree. It's like a tree. It's a tree. And we just slide straight into it and completely crump the left-hand side of the vehicle. We were on in all things, we should have hit the right side or the center. We hit the left side because we had bounced so much and corrected off the bounce back that we had gone 45 degrees to the right. And so he's hit the brakes, we've hit a tree, and then he literally just turns and looks at me and he goes, oh boy. And I'm like, it's okay, man. It's going to be all right. Are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine. Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, look, I've been better. And I just look at it and I'm like, it's the last drive. We're the last car. And we could just see 2 lights just disappearing. And we're just like, fuck. And I'm just I grab the fucking light switch, I turn it so it's full bright, and then I just get out and I'm like, put it in park, let me have a look. It's all fucking muzzled up on the left end. And I was like, God damn it, motherfucker. God. And I'm sitting there just seething. And eventually, it was not even a minute, I just call up and I say, hey mate, you're not going to be happy. And I tell him everything, and eventually, it was like 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, guys come back. They have like a chain. They pull out the bull bar because the tire was fine.
Yeah.
The steering was meh. Good enough to get us home.
Yeah, nice.
And we got home, and I because I live an hour away from where I work.
Oh, true.
I got home at like 11:15 last night.
Oh.
And then I came in here and I just stared at the computer. I was like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. I just put everything down. I was like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And then, it was, today was funny because like, as soon as we like rocked up, like, cause everyone loves to just take the piss, and it was fucking, hey, it's the guy that fucking crashed into the tree. Fucking, man, look out. And fucking, today, because I still had to take people to like drive around and shit like that. Every time when I came back, or every time when he came back, he was like, oh, cool, nice, you didn't hit anything this time. Fuck off. Oh, man.
So I would do that too.
Bro, they even heard it. They heard about it at the workshop, man.
You heard it what?
They heard about it at the fucking workshop. Because I'm disconnected from the workshop at the moment. Yeah. I went down to the workshop and they're like, hey. And they're looking at me and I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, is your neck sore? Is your back? And I was like, no, I'm all right. And he's like, that's crazy because I heard you hit that tree so fucking hard. And I'm like, fuck off.
Oh man, that's so funny, dude.
So it was a wild night last night, and it's been a very, very funny day today.
That's so funny, man.
Yep.
God damn, eh?
Yeah. Fun times. How was your that's just one day out of this week. Yeah, how was your week and a half?
Days. God damn.
Yeah.
It was all right. I went to a conference.
Yeah.
Paid to go to a conference to talk about. It was like a therapy session.
Yeah.
One of the like executive leads is a clinician, a therapist, right?
Yeah.
Like that's his trade. He is a therapist, right? And he works in community services and stuff. Very cool. And one of his like area managers, so one that like I say area manager, it's just the easiest way to explain what she does, is also a clinician. So she's a therapist as well, right?
Okay.
So they both held a conference for us. And I was like, all right, well, I don't like, let's just see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be work. There's just going to be work stuff. Man, 95% of it was not work. It's like, why am I getting paid to be here? I'm like, this just feels like they're trying to heal us and our trauma.
So like, what? They were like probing you and shit like that. And they were
no. It wasn't like it wasn't. There was no individuality fucking therapy type shit, right?
Okay.
There was nothing like that. But it was just like learning how the brain works and shit. It was fucking cool, man.
Oh, right.
Like there's like different parts of your brain. There's like, and the way that they refer to the parts, like reptile is your fight or flight, your reptile brain. So that's just you need to live. So you either
the survival,
your survival instincts. And then it was like, I think they said it was, I know monkey brain is your like smart brain. I think it's mammal brain is like reproduction and like food seeking and like the other sorts of things. And then your monkey brain is like your thought and emotion and shit like that. So it's this weird thing, man, like actually going through a big workshop of like how brains work. And like how thoughts work and what all this shit means. And it's like, I'm like, man, this is wild. Like, this feels so weird. It looks like a TED Talk. It's like I went to an all-day TED Talk.
Yeah, right. God, that would be fucking tiring after a while, too.
It was, man.
Because, like, even though
big brain dump.
You're physically not doing anything, mentally fucking doing gymnastics and shit like that wears you the fuck out.
It's cool, though. I, like, learned some really weird, like, therapy shit that I've been practicing. So it's like...
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so one is, like... you take a deep breath in and you ask yourself a question, and as you exhale out, you answer the question.
Blue.
But apparently it's like a, like because you take a second to actually truly think about the question and then you breathe out, and you're meant to be breathing out and answering it honestly. Like that's the whole thing.
So it's like an instinctual answer.
Yeah, you ask yourself the question. It's like, should I do this or not? Yes. Okay, cool. That's what my brain's saying, yes. It's like, I've been doing it, man. And I'm like, you know what? It works.
If it works, it works, man.
Yeah, like that one's pretty good.
Usually my lizard brain is always saying, do things.
Yeah, my lizard brain is like, just leave. Just every day.
Do things.
I walk into work, dude. I sit down. My lizard brain's like, just go.
You can't be here.
Just go. You don't need to be here. I'm like,
Flight. I choose flight.
I do need to be here, fucking reptile brain. My monkey brain knows, okay? My fucking monkey brain knows. Yeah. But, so that was like an all-day conference. I got paid to go there. I also, fucking my dinner was free. I got paid accommodation. I did fuck all the next day, which was Friday, because I left at, like, I start work at 8. I think I left at like 9:15 from the motel. I was like, I'm sleeping in, I'm hanging out, and then I'm leaving. And then I'm going to find somewhere for breakfast. And my Google Maps took me to a fucking house. Just it said bakery, because I've never been to the Sunshine Coast. I was in Budrum.
Yeah.
And I was like, bakery, cool. Google Maps. As I'm driving there, I'm like, man, this is getting more and more residential. Like, finally, and it's like, on your left. I like stop, I look, it's literally like 205, like Peppermint Corner, fucking just a house. It's just a house. I'm in a fucking like cookie cutter estate, like neighborhood. I'm like, there's no fucking shot that there's any shops around here. Fucking, you're 10 meters on the right. I'm like, that's a fucking house.
Yeah, that's someone's house. They're running a bakery out of their fucking house.
No, well, look, I don't know. Google Maps took me there. So anyway, I left.
No, you didn't knock on the door?
No, fuck no.
I'd have been like, can I have a ham and cheese croissant?
Yeah, hey,
please?
can I get a 2 sausage rolls and an ice break, please?
Get out of my house.
Please, sir, leave.
Get the fuck away from me.
Please, sir, leave. I'm scared for my children, please. Oh, man. But, that was like my week last week was just, I did that. And, that was about it. But then, it was Father's Day.
Yeah, man.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day for Sunday.
Happy Father's Day for Sunday. Oh, you want to see something cool? Fucking, I've got a keychain as well, but...
Yeah, I've got a keychain.
I went up and seen my dad.
Oh, nice.
Funnily enough, at the Sunshine Coast. And as soon as I seen him, he's like, here, man, here, chuck this on. And I've had, like, these rock hard trucking, like, little, stubby coolers for ages. He made red ones, which I think are really fucking cool.
That is cool.
And they say quiet and discreet, and I thought that was weird. I said, why does it say that? And he's like, because the original one, the original little quote that we're going to put on it was, we got shit to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's sick. You should have put that on. He's like, yeah, but apparently some clients won't appreciate it. So they put quiet and discreet. And it was like, but it's ironic. It's like sarcasm, because their fucking literal name is Rock Hard Trucking, because they're all like very, very much heavy metal enthusiasts.
Yeah.
And but yeah, and then I got a shirt. I got a fucking sick shirt.
Oh yeah,
that
is a sick shirt.
I fucking dig it, man, because like I put it on, and it's a large, right?
Yeah.
And it's got it on the back.
Oh, that's cool. That looks like an old school fucking gym shirt.
It's like long, yeah, and it's fucking tight.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
I put it on. I was like, I'm not taking this off. This is great, and I've worn it every chance I can, and But yeah, Father's Day was really good. We fucking hung around his pool, had a little barbecue, fucking just chilled out and fucking let the kids. Their pool is so fucking cold. So you know how you've been doing like ice bath stuff?
Yeah.
Or ice, like taking cold showers and shit like that?
Cold water shit, yeah.
Yeah. I fucking was like, I didn't know. But I I like literally just take off this shirt. I'm still, same pants and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm just going to jump in, and I'll make sure I hang around the kids because there's like a little bit of a step. And I was like, yeah, that's right. I'll just be in and I'll look after the kids because they're right there.
Yeah.
And I get in and it's a lot deeper than I thought. And it's also like fucking like ice fucking cold, man. This is summer. And they're like, and I like dip in and like, I think I got to like my waist and all of my fucking air just went and I'm just going like down. I'm just going like freaked out and like
that's very funny.
Absolutely shocked the shit out of me. And Dad and his missus laughing at me, just fucking laughing at me. And I was like, oh, cool, very fun. And yeah, and something, it was like literally like seconds after that happened, like after, everyone's all laughing and like, I thought about what you were saying with like cold water immersion stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should literally just try to embrace this and see what I can sort of get out of it.
Yeah.
I was in there for like, I want to say 10 minutes. And I was like freezing. I was trying to move around a lot and shit like that. And but the water's so freaking cold that, when you got a little bit of warmth when you're staying still, and then you move a little bit, freezing cold again. And then 10 minutes, man, they were saying like, oh, your lips are getting a little bit blue. And I'm like, it's supposed to be 20 fucking something degrees out, man. It's like, I'm not supposed to be this cold. But I got out and and I was like, I felt really good.
Yeah,
really fucking good.
Right.
And I was like, for the rest of the fucking day, like on Monday, I felt really good. Fucking huge energy for Monday. And yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
They're really good, and you don't die.
No.
It's like 5 minutes is good. If you do ice cold water, 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes is fine.
Yeah.
For like ice cold water. If you're doing like a cold shower, like you don't have control of how cold the water is, because summer in Australia it's fucking hot, and the cold water is basically lukewarm. Yeah. So you can't really cold water immersion with a fucking normal shower. In Australia, in like Queensland summer, it ain't gonna happen.
The showers at work, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking, like in summer, as soon as you're done with PT, you just turn on the cold water and you'll get like a warm shower.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to, like in summer at the gym, it's the same thing, dude. You turn the fucking cold water on and it's just hot. It's just hot, man. Yeah, it's a hot fucking shower. But yeah, no, cold water immersion, it's good. It's lit. Yeah. Like I feel great after I have a cold shower.
Yeah.
I like end my night with a cold shower. I didn't tonight because I had a bath with Arlo, but just because he was like, "You want to have a bath?" This is like, yeah, fuck it. It's like, yeah.
Nice.
This is like, you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll come sit in the bath and play with some bubbles.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
Oh, How was your Father's Day?
Yeah, it was alright. We went to the shops, the kids and all. Just like fucking plot around Toowoomba. I ate the Japanese food there. I fucking love the Japanese food there, man. It's so good.
You've told me about it before, eh? Yeah, you're gonna have to fucking...
Dude, they've been doing pork lately, and it's like melt in your mouth pork. It's so good, man. It's so very, very good.
I love a roast pork roll, and having melt in your mouth pork from a Japanese place sounds amazing right now.
Yeah.
Like,
so I get like edamame. I get edamame and ginger, right? Fresh edamame, fresh ginger. Fucking slap that shit. It's probably not fresh, but their shit. Slap it in there.
Fresh enough.
Fresh enough for me, buddy. Heaps of white rice because that's how they do it. And then you get like the fucking. I get like the. I don't even know. It's like something pork. Who knows what it is? It tastes delicious. Go for like a fucking spicy chicken of some sort because I got a few different ones, and then like a sweet chicken of some sort. It's good, man. It's fucking good. I love that.
That's what you did on. That's what you did on Sunday.
That was my favorite part. No. I just been shopping. I needed heaps of shirts. I threw out heaps of shit, and by threw out I mean donated.
Nice.
Like donated heaps of my old clothes because I was like, I don't wear it. None of it fits. I need it all gone. So I fucking got rid of it. Bought some shirts. Bought some. That was like it. I just went and bought shirts and hung out with the kids. That was like my Sunday. I'd consider it a win though. Yeah, It was a fucking win for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Super, super, super chill. Didn't go to my dad's house. I didn't really. That's it. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I was literally just getting a call from Kim. Which is weird because I'm guessing it's about Maverick sleeping in our goddamn bed. You know what? Hot fucking little thing just to say, because it's happening and relevant in my life at the moment.
Sure.
I'm fucking sick of kids sleeping in my bed. Fucking very over it, especially last night. Like, you know how I was saying, like, I came home late last night, 11:30. It was 12:30. Mav slams open his door, slams open our door, and then like cries for like 30 minutes next to Kim while we're just like, what, like, buddy, you need to go back to bed. And I'm just shitty. I'm just like, go back to bed, leave us alone, go back to bed, you know. And then eventually I like pick him up, put him back in bed, lay down for like 15 minutes. He's asleep. And then I leave, go back to bed. 3 o'clock happens. Quinn's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and sleep in mum's bed. No, God, get out. But I'm like dead asleep. Yeah, it was a hectic night. Like hectic night all the way through this morning. I've probably had, I think in total, 3 hours of sleep.
Ooh.
And that's in total. Because
that's rough,
it's,
man.
Yeah, it's fun. Because you get to a point where you're like high energy, and then you just like, you can drop off real easy. Like driving home this Arvo was like, it was risky. It was like, I've already been in one crash.
Yeah, let's make it 2.
Yeah. So, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I'm sick of kids sleeping on bed. We're gonna get a fucking king size bed.
Nice, that's a good idea.
We had a look at like some bed frames, and like there's really fucking good ones that aren't crazy expensive. We found this 4-post bed frame, king size bed frame. It's like it's got like 4 posts that go up, and it's like a big square at the top, and you can put like curtains and lights and whatever, you know. And I was like, that's pretty cool. And then I showed Kim, and she's like, oh, that's fucking sick, we'll get that. And I'm like, sold, we're getting it. And I'm like dead serious, we're getting it fucking like this weekend, because I cannot fucking stand having these little people. Like, even just Maverick's not that big. He's 15 kilos and he like comes up just a little bit past my hip, but as soon as he gets in that bed, he fucking punches out and like kicks out. And
yeah, Ola does the same.
He's the kid that when I'm laying over in the fucking fetal position trying to sleep on the edge of the bed, he'll find a way to kick me right in the gooch. And it's the most like shocking and fucking like, it's the worst shit, especially when you're just trying to sleep and then you get kicked in like the gooch and just like fully straighten up, and you're just like a rocket. You're just like, I'm
instantly
done.
It's like instant awake. It's not like like, oh, I'm sort of awake now. Oh, what was that? It's like from zero consciousness to full.
And I'm ready to go.
Wide awake.
I was like, okay, cool, time to start the day.
I could just be running right now. Like, I'm that awake.
And the worst part is when I like roll over, I'm like, dude, he's asleep. He's fully fucking knocked out, and like I can just push him and like roll him over and like fold him up if I just smack the shit out of my mic. But you can like just roll him up and like fold him and then just be like, stay. And he's asleep. He's fucking dead asleep. Yeah.
Nice.
And he'll find a way to fucking kick me in the goddamn gooch again.
Yeah. Dude, we just quickly, we talking about kids in beds. Arla was in our bed, and his tummy wasn't very good, was it?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? What end? What end?
It was both, but he's in a nappy, so the bottom end's fine.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Well, it's still like half.
Yeah. Especially when you hear and then you go and then a lot of warm liquid on your back. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh man.
Not fun.
Dude, that's another like instant awake, ready to run sort of shit.
Yeah.
And then
It's
just like
yeah, you literally do.
Ready
Like
to
Jackie
go.
I heard Jackie just get up and run because she ran through it for a fucking bucket and came back and she copped 90% of it. The 10%, it was the bed and me.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, oh, dude. And I was like, I didn't have a shirt on either. So I was like, sort of good. Because now I don't have a fucking shirt that I have to get off of me covered in vomit. Worse, though, I was covered in vomit directly.
Yeah.
You know? And I didn't really want to move. And Jackie was like, I'll clean you up. I was like, thank you. It's like, I don't want to like move and have vomit fall over everywhere and fucking...
It's the trick is to get those sheets off as soon as fucking possible. You do not want any of that leaking through, and then it's like, the bed stinks.
Yeah, the bed
forever.
Stinks of vomit. Yeah. It's like, man.
God damn, we have gone down some holes. Today. Let's go down a whole different hole.
World?
Man, why did I say that? Whole different hole. That's stupid.
Hey, that monkey brain of yours working real good.
Damn it. I looked at myself when I fucking did that and I was like, wow, he does look like a monkey. Like, you know what?
Oh, man, I am a monkey. Damn it.
Anyone that's listening to this right now, please go and check out the YouTube. The timestamp right now is 31 minutes, so go and check it out while I look at myself like a monkey. Speaking of music, Blake, what did we listen to this week and a bit?
We listened to AshNikko's Weed Killer.
Hell yes.
Yeah, man. What did you think?
Really. Fuck, I'm gonna sound like an idiot. This is my dumb brain.
This is your monkey brain back at it again.
My stupid monkey brain. I really, 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 really liked this album because it was so experimental. There was no like, there was no sort of like expense spared, if that makes sense, in the production, at all. And when I say expense, I meant like mental expense, like knowing when and where to put different samples, different sounds. The actual instrument selection was really fucking cool, and interesting. Every track was like interesting. Some of them, what really fucking surprised me, I think it's like the second or third track that like, the one where she's actually fucking like screaming.
Yeah, you make me sick.
Yeah, you make me sick. Fucking dude.
My bad.
As soon as that hit,
there's like that one bit where it gets me every time.
Yeah.
Where is that? My bad. Like I heard it every time in gym, and I'd be like,
I was so like not expecting it the first time I listened to it, and then even the second time I was like waiting for it, and it still just sort of like came out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh, I love this. I fucking love this.
Yeah.
And who knew that she had like a fucking decent. Oh, excuse me, like a decent scream. And I expected it throughout the rest of the album. Yeah. Which is dumb. Don't expect anything on this album. It is all fucking like, it's
very experimental, isn't it?
It's so like, I wanted to say like ADHD driven sort of shit, but it is so much more like calculated.
Yeah.
And that's what I meant before. Like when there's like no mental expense spared for the production of like having the right sounds in the right places, but it's all shit you just would not fucking think of. Yeah. Random little like I want to say sprites and like little like jingles and just really cool
Foley,
fucking
you
shit.
know?
Yeah, Foley. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Just overall.
I noticed that too, actually.
Super fucking cool. Yeah, cool little bits. Yeah. Like little, you know what Andrew Huang calls it? Ear candy.
Yes.
ear candy.
Yes.
And this album is littered with it, and it's never like constant. It's never like the main part of the song. It's never constantly repeating. There's just nice little phrases that completely not take away, like they feel like they're completely separate from the rest of the song. And in saying that, if I want to break it down, not break it down even more, look at it at a more foundational level, the beat making from a pure like, okay, cool, here's kicks, here's snares, here's hi-hats, here's some 808s, and here's like some percussion and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's also fucking solid. I don't know who does her production unless it is fucking her. And I have to look this up.
I think it's her. I think she does a lot of her own. I could be wrong, but
I'm going to look it up right now.
I had thought that she did her own production and shit.
It's it's producers Slinger. There's a dude called Slinger, and he does, or he or she does not have, or unless it's like earlier on. I'm trying to look at it through the Wikipedia, but I can't find a fucking like a link to whoever the fuck this guy is or this person is. So fucking
Weed
cool.
Killer's lit. The song.
Yeah.
I fucking love that little fucking melody. Oof.
Even Cheerleader was really cool. Cheerleader I thought was really, really, really fucking cool. I really wish I could find this fucking dude called Slinger, because
I didn't. You know what song didn't like hit for me is that Possession of a Weapon song. I didn't like it.
Was that the slower guitar one?
It's the is it the slower guitar one?
I thought it was, because there was a slower like. Oh yeah, it's just oh no, that's 13
it's
guitar.
The like the weird whispery, like very odd. It just didn't.
I think that's with that other chick, that Ethel Cain chick.
Nah, oh maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it was just I don't know, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
it's fucking. This is our podcast.
That's right. Yeah.
This is our
you know
podcast,
what? You're right.
I didn't like that song. But the rest of the big fan. You got anything else to say about it there, Zakk?
Yeah, I do. I just realized that Oscar Scheller, who is apparently fucking Lily Allen.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What? She goes by the name Oscar Scheller in this album, when really she's Lily Allen.
Okay.
But she's also it looks like she's a producer on some of the tracks. She does the drums and synthesizer on track 6 and shit like that, and track 12. What the fuck?
So weird, hey.
Yeah. Who the fuck's Dylan Brady? Oh no, he's a music producer. Charlie Storwick, professionally known as Fangs. Camille Purcell, I feel like we've heard her before. Yeah, Camille, yeah. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Oh, you know what? You know what Slinger might be? AshNikko and Lily Allen together make Slinger.
Oh, maybe.
I could be wrong, but it looks like... And I keep saying Oscar Scheller. It's Lily Allen and AshNikko. Lily Allen and AshNikko appear so much on this album that I'm almost starting to believe.
Is this some Neptunes type level shit?
That's what I'm thinking. So like I have to figure out like what the
How about let's figure this out and we'll get back to the people, because
tell me what you think about it.
We got ratings to give. I like it. I'm not gonna listen to anything other than Weed Killer again. And You Make Me Sick, because that's lit. Like that's just me being truly honest. I like it. It's a cool album. Like AshNikko, you know what? I've listened to a lot of her stuff, and I think it would be hard to find, like, for her to make an album that you would vibe with every single song, just because her music making is very, like you said, it's very all over the place. It's a fucking mind fuck, right?
Yeah.
And you're probably not going to vibe with every song she makes.
Yeah.
Because they're just so different. You know what I mean? Not a bad thing. It just limits, it doesn't even limit. Not a bad thing. Music is subjective. Doesn't matter. I'm going to give it like a solid 7.
That's fair. That's
I like
fair.
it. It's good. It's not like the most amazing shit I've ever heard. It hasn't made me change my thought process like who's it? Anthony Oliver? Is it Oliver Anthony something? Fucking rich men of North.
Oliver Anthony.
North of Richmond.
Maybe it is Oliver Anthony.
You know what? Anyway, that guy. Fucking love that song. He's released a couple other songs so far.
Yeah.
And they're all lit too. Like they're really good. That guy, big ups. But AshNikko, it's okay. 7.
That's fair. I want to give this a little bit more.
That's fine.
Purely because I really dug all of the and really this I just found out who the producer is. Slinger is first name is Thomas. His name is Thomas Slinger.
Okay.
And he's just a producer that mainly works with fucking AshNikko and I think sometimes with Lily Allen.
There you go.
Yeah, he's just a UK producer, and it fucking absolutely nailed it on this album. I want to give it a 9, but I'm going to give it an 8.5.
Okay.
And I'm only taking away a half point because it's losing technically 3 half points, a point and a half. But the only reason is that like some songs didn't hit with me. And when it was good, really, really, really fucking good.
Yeah.
When it's bad, I just want to skip.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
there's skippables. There's like skippables on this.
And it's just as soon as it didn't hit at all, like I would give it like 30 seconds, and then I'll be like, okay, cool. I will listen to it all, and then just like I'm not listening to that song again. Yeah. Which it just takes away from the overall points of the album, and fucking overall, it's an 8.5 album.
But this is like I said, like I rated Creed 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you did.
And I only listened to like 4 songs on the album. Really,
I know.
But like I said, those 4 songs will never leave my repertoire of fucking my toolkit of songs. Whereas AshNikko, look. You Make Me Sick and Weed Killer could be removed from a playlist if I needed to. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
Creed would never be removed. I'd never need to. I'd never need to remove those songs from any
that's
playlist.
Fair. That's fair.
They could forever be in just about any playlist for the rest of time, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whereas Weed Killer, there's a time and place for Weed Killer.
All right. Now,
Zakk, what are we listening to next?
I can tell you exactly what we're listening to next. Blake Bentley. We're going back. We're going back a ways. To about 2006.
Yes.
Yes.
The time was 2006. And I was playing Halo with mutual friend Jacob.
Jacob.
We were listening to this probably album, to be honest.
Yeah. And I was, you know what's funny? I was introduced to these guys by you probably the same year that
I would say,
that I met you.
I would say,
sure. For
surely.
Sure. This album is Killswitch Engage's like probably biggest album of the time. And
that's probably arguable, but I think this one.
I fucking love this album. It is As Daylight Dies by Killswitch Engage. That's what we're listening to this week. It's
we're gonna hit the special edition too because it has Holy Diver.
Holy Diver.
Yeah, which is a song that's
very excited.
It's been on my playlist. I listen to it all the time. Love that song. But we're gonna listen to As Daylight Dies. It's been a hot minute since I've listened to a lot of these songs, though, so I'm actually keen to give them like a revisit.
It is that that new metal like breakdowns and fucking really good vocals. I love the vocals and a bit of, you know, get
Kill
like
switches.
it's really strong fucking cleans.
Yeah.
And just crazy what sounds like super fast screams.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's not how screaming works or that's not like a way to explain it, but it is.
Yeah.
They sound fast.
Yeah. And like the cool thing is it's like you said, like strong vocals and that. In this time period, it was like Killswitch Engage, like Disturbed, and you know what I mean, like these fucking.
And Slipknot was even in that fucking thing as well at the time.
Slipknot was there, like Coheed and Cambria. You remember them?
Yeah. And, you know, the only reason I know of Coheed and Cambria was because they're. I think no. So I didn't listen to them in that early generation. I listened to them later when the drummer Chris Penny from sorry, not Miss Machine, the Dillinger Escape Plan went to Coheed and Cambria, and I love Chris Penny as a drummer, and I really idolized him when I was growing up, especially in high school.
I was going to say, I know that name because of you.
Yeah, because we tried to play 43% Burnt so many fucking times. You know, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
God, I love that song. I'm gonna listen to that. Dillinger Escape Plan, Mathcore.
Yeah. Mathcore's a whole nother world,
isn't it? We could get absolutely sidetracked talking more about music. But I think what we're gonna do is what are we gonna do? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Do we have any? I already know the answer to this. Do we have any voicemails, Zakk?
No, but we'd love to have voicemails from our beautiful. Beautiful viewers. You're beautiful to me.
Listeners?
Yeah. Viewers and listeners. That's a good point.
I never say fans because, look, you may watch us. You may not be a fan, but we may just hit that spot, you know? It may be moreish, you know? We may just be like, yeah, like I like them a little. Enough to listen.
Well, fan also denotes that they would be a fanatic of ours,
True.
and they would probably start riots.
There's some fucking. I bet you there's some filthy fucking fanatic out there.
There's got to. You reckon?
There's got to be one.
one like guy out there or one girl out there that's just like. Because you never know, and they're listening and they're like, I would kill for these guys. Yeah. I would kill. People for these guys.
I'd
don't
murder
do it.
people for them if they asked me to do it.
Yeah. Good thing we're not asking. Don't. No.
Yeah.
I'm not winking.
If you like.
All right. You crazy fanatical viewers and listeners,
leave us a voice message.
Leave us a voicemail because we love listening to them and we love playing them for you on the show.
Yeah,
if you want to do that.
The ones I love the most are the dead fucking silence ones. Oh, I love them.
Oh God, I can't wait to add dead silence to the fucking editing track. If you want to leave dead silence to our voicemail, make sure you pick up your phone, go to the keypad, and press +61 7 5641 1080. That number again is +61 7 5641 1080. And leave us a message, a question, a meme, a suggestion for the album of the week, and we'll play it live.
Yeah.
This might be live. It'll be played on the show the next live the next time that we do our recording session. Other than that, what else? There is something else. Join the Discord, guys. Yeah. If you wanna chat to us directly, you don't want to leave a voicemail, but you're like, man, I wish these guys would just chat to me all the time.
I wish these two fucking idiots would message me in another way.
You can jump straight into our Discord. There is links in the description of the Spotify's, and you can even go to our website, which is I think it is the Prod.Cast.transistor.com. But you'll have to look at that link in the description as well.
I've messed around with that a little bit too.
Yeah, looking fire. So check us out on Discord. We play games almost every night. We do have people active in here all the time. I'm looking right now. We got one person in the lounge, and he is waiting for us. I know for a fact he is waiting for us. And we'll see him soon. Which it could be you. We could be seeing you soon. Other than that, we've got no other announcements to make. What we will do is wrap it up. Sound good?
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds like you're already starting up Tarkov.
Not quite.
If you've enjoyed listening to this episode and you want to listen to more, make sure you check us out, the Prod.Cast, pretty much everywhere. And you can find us on Spotify, Google, and everywhere you find podcasts. And if you want to listen to previous episodes,
everywhere.
Yeah, actually everywhere.
VLC player.
Yeah, dude, VLC player so fucking much. If you're listening to this on VLC player, don't stop.
I don't understand. I don't call me an old man, but I don't know how it works.
I don't want to know. I want you to keep doing it.
Apparently, the things you can do with VLC player is ridiculous.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a. We might have to have a look.
Is it like a game platform too? I don't know. What else can it do?
Yeah, you can play like SNES games in there. That'd be sick. If you're done looking at all of our episodes and you're like, man, I just want to know more about these two guys, you can check out Blake_Bentley TV everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Check him out and follow him on his fitness journey and his gardening wizardry. He's going through some rough patch. God, that works both ways.
Yeah,
rough patch.
literally.
At the moment with his gardening, but I'll tell you what, he's looking fit as fuck, and I would.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I'm turning into a fucking hippie is what I'm doing. I haven't shaved shaved and cut my hair in months.
Yeah, but you're getting jacked as fuck.
I'm getting there.
And yeah, hell yeah. That's why it's the journey, and you've got to make sure you follow him. If you want to see more of my face, my bright red fucking sunburnt face.
Yeah.
Check me out on all of the socials, and it's Switchblades for Kids. All one word.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And besides that, you can check us both out on Spotify as well. Blake Bentley at Spotify, and Switchblades for Kids, all one word. On Spotify, you can listen to fucking both of our music because it's really fucking popping. It's hard. Cream of the Crop. I listened to Cream of the Crop last night, and I was like, damn. I was like, damn, I made that.
Yeah, right.
I did that last night. I was like, damn, I actually fucking made that. What else?
That's it.
I think we're good. We want to thank you guys so much for listening because
we
had a look at
each and every one of you.
100%, because we had a look at the analytics just as before we started up, and we're like, we are, as of recording, 99 downloads away from hitting 3,000 downloads just on the podcast listening side.
Just on the audio streaming. Yeah.
Which is great. We're well past that with the video. Like if we were all to add it all up, we're doing great. Yeah, honestly. Way better than I ever imagined. Right. Which is so fucking cool. Looking at that big number and going, nearly 3,000 people, or nearly 3,000 downloads on that, which means people just want to listen. That's nearly that's over 3,000 hours of content that someone's just gone, or multiple people have just gone, I like this and I want to keep listening to it. It's
when
so
you actually
surreal.
Think about how many hours 3,000 downloads is, it's a lot, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time.
It is. It's so much time.
Yeah.
All right. Enough waffling on.
That's
guys, thank you so much for listening. You're absolutely beautiful, and I hope you stay safe out there, looking after yourself. Eat a salad. I don't know.
Eat a radish. Grow and eat a radish.
Grow and eat radishes.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh yeah, and watch out for trees. We'll see you. We'll see you next Thursday.
Next Tuesday? Thursday.
Oh yeah, jeez. Oh my god,
What's
this releases tomorrow.
Oh no.